Hey guys, welcome back to our series of Going Medieval. In this episode, we'll be finishing this large storage area. We're gonna finish also our little dining room area that we have over here, and we're gonna probably start building some rooms for our settlers. So stick around if you're liking these videos. Hit the like button and make sure to subscribe so you can get notified about our new videos every time I upload. So welcome back to our series Going Medieval. Okay, so in our last episode, we started building this little tree farm over here. We started building this area over here. That's going to be like our big storage area for now, because all of our storage here is already full. We have two little spaces here that we're going to use for little like temples. And over here, this is made out of limestone. This is in red because we ran out of limestone. If you remember our last episode, we traded for some limestone, but we're all out. So we'll need to go and trade or wait for a trader to come into town to continue building this. But things are going pretty good. We have our little farm here. We'll eventually move our farming area to another place where we could have like little fences and it'll look a little bit better. So just stay tuned to that. We'll continue using this for a while we get started, but eventually you want to build your farms like in a different area with little fences so that wild animals don't come in and eat your vegetables or your crops. So we were also digging over here. This is clay. We were digging some clay here. We need clay to build structures. We have, let me see if we could find some limestone on the map, because let me also hit the speed up button. Once you start getting familiar and you're good with what you're doing, you could almost always play on a 3 speed level, because things start to get a little bit slow, especially when you don't have as much settlers. They go around doing lots of stuff, so you could go ahead and play on speed 3. So if you want to find something on the map, you have to go to this overview tab, and once you hit it, you could filter whatever you're looking for. So this is our food resource. We have all the food that we have available is here. It tells you where it's at. So all of this is, for example, we have some stew at the defiled stockpile number 2. If you go ahead and click on it, it'll show you where it is. So remember, we don't want food out here. We want food. Oh, actually, this food is downstairs. This is in our cellar, so that's good. As long as it's down here, it's good. And remember, our cellar is where we store food at a lower temperature. If you see on the top right corner, you could see that the temperature here is 2.8 degrees Celsius, and if we go above to ground level, you could see that it's 23.4. So you don't want food outside. So yeah, we're gonna look for material, and we're gonna look for, we have lots of stick, lots of wood, and we do have some limestone. See here, we have some limestone that we've allowed our settlers to get, but we have lots more around that our settlers are not getting. So let's hit this again, and we have some limestone here. You could go ahead and hit this little icon here, and it'll jump to the location. So if you see here, this is where the limestone is, and your settlers could come and grab it. We have some over here also. Our settlers can't get to this area because there's no ladders and there's no like these little ramps that go down. So we need to build a little ladder here or a ramp. So we also have our brick facilities. This is a smelting furnace. and this is our clay furnace. So we make bricks here, and we make ingots over here. But we also, if we want to use that limestone and finish this over here, we need a stonemason's bench. So I think, let me see this. Yeah, this is the stonemason's. We already have one, and you could see here that this makes limestone bricks. So let's go ahead and hit forever, and now our settlers are gonna go pick up any limestone that's available, and any limestone that we let them pick up. So let me see. So we have some limestone here. These are the quantities. So these are marked as forbidden. So let's unmark this, and now our settlers could go ahead and get that limestone. So right now most of the limestone is down here, and that's why I think our settlers are not picking that up. So we're gonna build a ladder here. Let's go ahead and build that right now. So now when this gets built, our settlers could come in and get the limestone here. We don't have as much limestone to dig out, because this map, if you remember when we started, this is a valley map, and valley maps have very little ore that we could dig up. We have lots of clay, so mostly our buildings are going to be of clay, but we'll need limestone for this over here. Now let's check the insulation properties of limestone and brick. So if you ever want to see something, you could go ahead and into your little almanac over here, and if we go into clay, we could see we need to go into brick. So you could search here, and you could go ahead and type clay brick wall, and you could see that clay brick wall has a 0.85 insulation value to it. And let me see if we find the limestone. Let's type here limestone wall. You could see that limestone has a 0.87 value, so it's not too different. It kind of looks different, like the colors and the design, it's going to be a little bit different. If you prefer this gray brick style, you're going to need limestone, but mostly in this map, at least, we're going to try to use clay, because we have a bunch of clay around that we could go ahead and dig up. So let's see what's going on. We're almost finished here, and this is going to be, we need this to be covered up. So we're gonna build just the basic wooden floor around here, just like that, so we could have this as a storage area. Remember, if you don't have beams going in the middle of your buildings, you're not going to be able to build structures on top of your buildings. So you need support. So let's go ahead and build a couple of beams. So I like to go in like 3 and then build on the 4th. So that's 1 2 3 4, and then 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, and I guess we'll leave it like that. So once that is done, now you can see the hole that they didn't let me build there. So if we go ahead and now we do this, now the blueprint is ready for that to be built. So that's gonna take a while. If remember, we have each of our settlers do something in a specific order in the jobs tab. You could specify what order you want your settlers to do stuff. So we only have one guy building this, and that's why it's taking forever. So let's take a look at construct. We only have one person constructing. If you see here, we only have this guy. Why? Because this guy does the cooking which I don't think he's doing much. Let's see where this guy is. What is he doing right now? So this guy is stockpiling, because we have a stockpile of a haul of 5. So there's no animal husbandry to do, there's no cooking to do, and there's no tailoring. So let's have him, and he have the problem here is he only has a construction stat of 5. So he's gonna mess construction quite a bit. This guy here has a construction of 2, so that's worse. 3 and 7. So if in any case the best construction guy after this guy would be this first guy over here that has a 7 construction stat. But he's also in charge of growing and harvesting, which he's doing here. He's also in charge of cutting plants, and he's also in charge of research. But research, we only have one research table at the moment. So let's see what we have available in research. If we go ahead and research the technology research number 2, then this guy will start researching as well. So these two villagers will share their will do research, like that will be their priority. But we don't want that right now. Let's have him help out constructing. So we'll put him at a 2. So that way, if there's no research to be done, and there's no if there's no research, remember the priority goes from left to right. So it'll make the first pass and go 1 1 1, then 2. But if there's a 1 before, after this 2, it'll go all the way to 1. So he'll be researching, and right now he is actually researching. While let me hit pause, because we have 2 settlers that are idle, and that is not good. You never want a settler to be idle. Why is this happening? Because this person is this villager is the one that has to be researching, not him. The problem was that he got to the table first. So for now, let's take this research off of him so he could stop doing that, and then this villager could go ahead and start researching. And now Henry, we remember he's our cook. There's no cooking to be done because we have a bunch of food right now. There's no animal husbandry to do because they're all taken care of here. They have food. They have they're taken care of here, and there is no stewarding or hauling to do. There's no hauling because even though we have all this material just laying around there, there's no more space in our storage area, so they can't take anything there. So now that's why he's idle, because he has nothing to do. So let's have him. I really don't want him constructing because he has a construction of 5, but I guess he could help out. Yeah, let's give him a construction value of 5, so that way he'll construct only if there's nothing else for him to do. So once I hit play, this villager here, when he finishes that book, he's gonna stop researching and he's going to go construct. Okay, and this idle message will stop, and he'll go to construct. And because the table is now free, she'll go ahead and do the research. So that's what happened here. You see, she's starting writing, and he's gathering resources to construct, and he's also gathering resources to construct. So they'll take care of it. See, now we have 3 of them there, but if you see there, when they construct, there's sometimes that their construction fails. What happens when the construction fails? The raw material they were using for the construction just lies on the floor, and then they have to go ahead and do it again. So right now they're doing a good job here. See, construction failed and the resources just drop on the floor, and then they have to try again and do it again. So if that's the problem. If you have a construction guy that's doing construction has a very low value, it's gonna take more time to construct. But I think it's good. It's going good now. They still have to build all this roof up here. Let's take a look if they have this built. They don't. So what we want to do here is we want to get one of our construction guys. Let's take this guy and have him build this. So if you right click, you could prioritize that task, and he'll stop whatever he's doing, get the resources, and come build this. Why do we want this to be built? So that our limestone could get picked up. So he'll build this ladder, and now villagers could go ahead and get that limestone. So now an event happened. A merchant arrived, so that's good. See this merchant. The merchants sometimes come with like bodyguards. If you select here, you could see that these guys are their bodyguards. So once the merchant arrives to your settlement, you want to get one of your settlers and go barter with him. So you want somebody who has a good speechcraft value. This villager has a 9. This one has a 3, 5, 5, and a 7. So this villager has 1 star in speechcraft, so he's passionate about it, but not as passionate as this guy here that has 2 stars in speechcraft. If you go here, see this barter, he has 2. So if we select him and have him come and negotiate with our merchant, he's gonna really enjoy it, and it's gonna give him a little boost to his status. So now let's see what this merchant has to offer. If you click this arrow here, it's sorted by whatever he's selling. So he's selling all these structures. We don't need a forge. We don't need a research table. We really don't need this right now. Let's see what else he has. That's all he has. So I was hoping he would bring limestone brick, but he didn't. So he just has like these clothes. He has some healing kits. He has 79 coins. So at least let's try to get all his coins. So let's put 79, and now we'll give him. Let's see what we could offer him. So remember I told you it was important to have lots of flax fields, because we were going to have lots of linen. Linen is very easy to obtain with the flax field. Let's see, where's the linen? So the problem with our linen right now, it's that it's lying on the ground and it's not stored. So we can't give him things that we don't have stored. We can't sell him things that are on the ground. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and hit cancel and pause. See all this linen here on the floor? We need that. We need that to be in a stockpile. So let's do this like an emergency stockpile, just to have to be able to trade all this linen here. So let's go ahead and do this, and then let's clear all, and we'll put some material, textiles, and then we'll go into linen cloth, and then we'll have urgent haul, and we'll go ahead and select all of this, so that way we have all this linen here, and then we could go ahead and then do our negotiations. And let's do this fast because we don't want our merchant to leave. So they'll pick up there, and then they'll start stockpiling here. Let's do this. Let's do this. We want all of it as soon as possible, so we could get that sold. Okay, so let's not let them do anything else. We want this, we want this. I don't know where our other... Okay, so let's see here. He's preparing food. Let him prepare food for a while. Let this guy's praying. He could go. He could praying could wait. Okay, it's going pretty good. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. And I think that's about it. Okay, cool. So now we could go ahead and get this guy here. Sometimes the merchants go all the way to weird places. So let's get our guy to negotiate, and now we have linen. See? And we have 550 of it. So we'll go ahead and sell. Let's sell all our linen. Let's go crazy and sell all our linen. His storage capacity is exceeded, so we can't close the deal there. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead, and he owes us 381 coins. So we'll take all his coins, and we'll take something of him that's kind of heavy, so that this could go down, and we could get our money worth. So let's see. This summer clothes has it's a fine quality, so we could probably take this from him. I'm not really sure we're gonna be able to get this all the way down, because it's like, let's say we bought this research table that's 40 kilograms. It costs 300, so we can't even afford that. So let's see what else we could buy, and then we'll have to take some yeah, we're gonna have to go ahead and take some of this out. So let's see if we take 100 out. So that's 756. I think we could do that. Let's see what we could also, you know what we could also do? We our goats are starting to have lots of offspring, so we could probably sell him a goat. If we sell him a goat, we get 30. That the merchant gets 30 kilograms more of storage space. So it helps us because we get money. It helps us because and it helps us because he gets more storage, and we don't have to take anything out. So let's sell the baby one. So we have the mature one that's 1 year 11 days. We have a female that's 1 year 17, and then we have a young 10-day goat, 2 10-day goats, and 1-day goat. This is like the newborn. So the babies give 30 storage amount, and the adults give 50. So let's give them the newborn. So now his storage went all the way up to 750 kilograms. So we're good. We just need to take off 6 more kilograms, and we'll be good. We'll have 79 coins. We'll have these summer clothes, and let's see what else we could buy. This summer clothes also, that's flawless. It's good quality. Let's see what else we could buy and take from him. So we have 6 simple healing kits. We could probably go ahead and buy, let's buy some mechanical components. We'll need this for crossbows later on. So see, we still need 0.6, and we already owe him 1.89. So mechanical components are pretty expensive. You know what? Let's do this. Let's buy this and this, because we could put these on our little temples we have. These are decorations, and because our technology is not researched yet, we can't build them. But if we have them here, we could go ahead and put them. So that way he still owes us 66. We're good with the limit. So let's see what else we could take off him. We could probably take these two, and that's gonna be good. So we'll have 2 healing kits, and we're good with the price. We'll get his 79 coins. He'll give us these decorations. He'll give us some healing kits, some clothes, and we're only giving 1 goat and a bunch of linen. See why linen is very important in the early game, especially because it's really easy to get. The farms don't need. The farms give you lots of seeds when you harvest, and they give you lots of linen, and you could go ahead and stockpile a lot of linen and then just sell it. Just keep on selling it, and you could get very cool things early in the game. So we'll go ahead and hit accept, and now we have all this stuff here. This is where they put it. Our linen was taken over here, and now we have some clothes, we have some decorations. If you want to go ahead and hit and place the decorations, so this temple here is the Oak Brethren. So we have this Oak Brethren wall decoration. You click on it, and then you click this little install button, and then you could go ahead and put it on a wall here. Remember, with E you turn. So let's just put it right here next to the shrine, and then we have another decoration here. Yep, this one right here. Oh, this was the one we used. Let me see, where they put the other decoration. They probably left it like, oh, it's over here. Yep. So this is a decoration for the Church of Restitution. So we hit install, and then we hit there. So our construction guys will get that and put it there, and that will help our little like our little temple areas to have better stats. Okay, so that was good. We're not gonna need this, so we can go ahead and destroy this. We'll eventually come back to get this linen. Okay, so another notification came up. Animals are hungry. Okay, so these animals here, they eat hay. They have plenty of food here. We don't worry about them. But our cats and dogs are carnivores, and we don't have raw food anywhere around. And he's hungry. He's looking for something to eat. So we could either go ahead into our overview, go ahead and go into our carcasses, and we only have a rat carcass somewhere around the map. Let's go ahead. It's all the way, where was it? So remember, if you hit page up, you go up a level. And where is that rat? I don't know where the rat is. Let's see, let's hit it again. It should be somewhere around here. Is it this? I don't see it. Anyways, it's not gonna help a lot because it's just a tiny rat. But we need to feed our cat. And we also don't have wood anymore. So we're running into problems. So let's go ahead and cut some more trees over here. Let's go ahead and cut all of these trees over here, so we could have wood. Eventually, these trees will grow enough so that our settlers will automatically come here and harvest the trees. These act like farm plots that we have over here. So once these trees are mature, you could go ahead and see this area here. Once these trees are mature, the settlers will come and harvest or cut these trees to have wood. But for now, we need to use these trees that are over here in the wild. So how are we going to feed that cat? We need raw meat. So we need to go hunting. And who's our best hunter? So we have Sigmund, who has a marksman of 25 and an animal handling of 25, so he is going to be our hunter. Right now he has a priority of 1 to cut trees, so he's gonna go once. Are they? Yeah, they just woke up. So once the working schedule starts, he'll go ahead and cut those trees. But we urgently need to hunt an animal. We have a boar. I saw a boar around here. Yeah, right there. But boars are a little dangerous because they could attack. And I also saw a deer here. So this is a young deer. I'd recommend hunting like adult animals. But if you don't have a choice, you could go ahead and hunt young animals. Let's see over here. This is young. Let's see. We have a fox. We don't want foxes. Okay, we have a mature deer here. So we're gonna go ahead and hit the hunt icon here, and then once who's our hunter? Sigmund. So once Sigmund has the opportunity to do the hunting, he'll go ahead and start hunting. Right now he's cutting trees because remember, his priority number 1 is to cut trees. So he won't. Oh, he's hunting now. See. So now let's see how he hunts this over here. Okay, so now he's gonna go ahead and bring this carcass to this stockpile area that we have here. And then our cat, where is our cat? I don't know where our cat is, but then our cat will be able to our cat is over here. So he'll be able to come here and eat some of this carcass right here. Okay, so everything I think is going good. We have food lying around here. Why is this food not stored in our cellar? Because we probably ran out of room. Let's see what this can do. No, we have some room here. I guess our cellars are just busy. Anyway, let's expand this so we have even more room. And then the problem is our hauling values are very low. So this is our main hauler. He has a 1, but he has construction first, and he's still building this forever construction project over here. So he's not gonna go and haul stuff until he finishes his construction. These guys have a value of 5, so they have a bunch of stuff they do before they haul, and these guys have a hauling of 3, and they are gonna take a while to come and haul all this food we have here. So instead of that, we have an urgent hauler who's a number 2 here. So if we go ahead and hit an urgent haul of all this food that's just lying around here, he'll go ahead and store that where it should be. Because right now, this is gonna decompose in 2 days, and it's gonna rot in 1 day. So we need this to go down. Why? Because it's on the floor, it's on the ground, and there's no floor, and because it's hot outside. Remember, where's summer? The summer is when we get the hottest temperatures. These clothes here, we need our villagers to equip them. So if we go over to manage, right now they have all apparel, but we don't want that. We want them to have summer apparel. So we'll go ahead and hit this here, and that way that if you hit this, they'll drop their item, and then they'll eventually come and equip this. See, it already came and equipped that summer clothes, and then this settler is also gonna equip some summer clothes. all of them should have summer because we're in summer. Okay, so okay, see that settler is now taking care of this thing here. And let me see, it looks like we are almost finished here. Once we're finished here, we're gonna go ahead and bring all our stuff, all this stuff, we're gonna go ahead and bring it over here so we have a little bit more space here. The problem with having all these construction projects at the same time is that we don't get them built in a specific order. So I want to start building rooms for our settlers so they don't have to be sleeping in these beds all together crammed up there. Okay, so that, okay, now it's finished. So if you see here, we're finished with this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and click this stockpile. We're gonna copy it, and then we're gonna go ahead and do all of this. So now this area here is gonna be able to handle all this hay, is going to be able to handle all our sticks, all our wood, everything that needs to be stored. It's going to go ahead and get brought into here. So let's do an urgent haul of all of this, so that way they could bring this in here and it's not just lying in the elements outside. Okay, so okay, that's good. And now let me see, so we haven't started with our bricks here because the person that does bricks is crafting. We only have one crafter and he's at a number 3 priority. So he won't do the bricks unless he really has nothing else to do. So that's gonna take up a while. Okay, so if you see here, our settlers are suffering from cold because here inside it's 9.7 degrees Celsius, even though it's in the summertime. Indoors at night, it could get a little chilly. So that's why we want to build these settlers their own private rooms where we could then go ahead and get some heating inside. So let's see what we could do with research. So now we could go ahead and research this. We have a bunch of books available. So let's do tailoring. So we unlock tailoring and now we have the sewing station. And then now we could do clothes. If we hit this terraforming technology, we could have columns of soil and these little slopes of soil. We could go ahead and do some wooden weaponry. So this is going to be able to, so we could build bows and basic wooden weapons. And let me see, this will unlock the ability to construct longbows. Let's go ahead and research this. So now we have the ability to build our research table. And with the research table, what we're gonna do is we could go ahead and start researching textbooks. I think these are called textbooks. Yeah. So it's chronicles, textbooks, and thesis. So what we're gonna want to do is, I don't want this here anymore. So let's clear this out. This area here no longer accepts anything. So now they're gonna take all this and they're gonna bring it in here, and that's what we want here, because we don't want this here. We want to use this room. We could probably put another research table here, and have just store all our stuff over here. We don't want this. We could also build bookshelves in here, so all our books could be stored in shelves instead of lying on the table and and using up space that we need. This carcass is gonna decompose and it's gonna rot in 2 days. We don't want that. So who's our cook? Our cook is Henry. So let's go ahead and have Henry chop this up. Let's have him butcher this deer we have here. So that way, what's this guy doing outside? I don't know why we have, oh, those are sheep. Oh, we need those sheep. We need them inside. So they arrived. I think we got a message and we dismissed it. But these animals arrived. These are domestic. It's funny, domestic wild animals, because they arrive on their own, but they're already domesticated. So we could easily have them be roped in here. But for that, we need to hit our marker, and we need to tell it that we want sheep in here too. So that way our animal handler will rope. See, he's roping them, and now he'll bring them here. It's important to have sheep. Goats give you milk, sheep give you wool. So now we have we could have some wool and we have some goat milk. So that's cool. That's cool. We found those animals, and now they're brought in. Okay, so let's see. They're clearing this out. We're gonna go ahead and destroy this, and that way we're gonna have. Let me see. We don't want medicine here because, well, I guess we could leave medicine there. Okay, so why hasn't, who was it? Henry. We want Henry to come ahead and butcher this animal here. Oh yeah, that's what we were doing. So that way he's gonna butcher it, and then the raw meat gets stored in our cellar. And raw meat, so we'll follow Henry down to our cellar, and if you see where he stored this raw meat here, see we have, oh, hold on a bit. Sigmund has gained the perk Precious. We'll see what that means in a moment. So we have this this meat here that's gonna rot in 38 days. Instead of that carcass rotting in 2 days, this is gonna rot in 38 days being here in the cellar. So that's good. Let's leave that there. We saw that Sigmund, was it, that got the Precious. So he got this Precious. It says that he's thin-skinned, delicate, and nervy. It's important to keep him comfortable. So if he's not well rested, you could go ahead and go into his mood. If he has lots of negative modifiers, he's gonna have a bad mood. So he has to be in a pretty good space. That's the Precious trait. So we are finishing here. See this bookshelf? I made a mistake, and we need that to be. We need to relocate that to a wall over here, because I want to get rid of this pillar here. It takes too much space. So he's gonna go ahead and build it there. All our books fell, but that's okay. Now let's go ahead and copy, and we're gonna want some more books here. So that way, this over here, we don't want books here. So books are here. So that way all our books could be stored in these shelves, and they don't use space here. And now we're gonna want to build, another thing I remembered is when you have indoor doors, you want them to be open at all times. So if you click on here and you have it keep open, every time a seller goes in through a door and it's closed, if you see here, their speed goes down. See how they stop a bit just for a fraction of a second, but if you keep this open, then they go through and they don't stop at all. So see, now that it's open, they'll go ahead and see how they don't stop anymore. They just walk through it. That's good. You don't want that with doors that are going outside, because then animals could get in, and you don't want animals in, especially if you have like all this hay. You don't want animals to come in and eat the hay. Like deer will come in and eat hay and stuff like that, so you don't want that. Okay, so we have a dog. Dogs are very important too. Dogs are super important because dogs help you in battles. They could fight, and dogs also help you haul stuff. So if you have a domesticated and trained dog, it's gonna help you haul, and the dogs move really fast. So this dog that arrived is a big help. So we're gonna go ahead and train him. And now the guy that handles animals, he'll start training. I think he has like 3 attempts. He needs 3 attempts to train this dog. And see, you can only do it. You can only see he's training them. So the training attempt successful. So he cannot be trained until 24 hours pass, and he's 13% trained. Once he's 100% trained, then this dog will be able to, if you go ahead in here and click domestic, then this dog will be able to haul, and we will be able to battle. Little boxes will appear here that you can check, and that's important because your dog is going to handle all the hauling, and your settlers won't have to spend lots and lots of time hauling stuff to where it needs to be. Okay, so that was important. Let's see what else we could start doing. We're almost done with this video today. We finished this room, which was important. We need our bricks here. We also have lots of bricks here, but they're not getting this clay here is not getting smelted into bricks because our crafting situation is not good. We have a 3 crafting situation. So let's see, who could like, Henry's our cook. We could probably go ahead, and he's also our, let's have him at a 3 also. So if he's not cooking and he doesn't have anything to do with animals, he'll go ahead and start turning this clay into some bricks. You also probably want, right now it's pretty close, but you also probably want to have like a stockpile area here where you could bring in all your clay, so he doesn't have to run all the way over here and then start doing the bricks. But I guess we could, let's just do that just because. So we'll go ahead and just put this area here, go ahead and clear all material, raw material, and then we'll hit clay. So that way all this clay will get brought here, and let's just go like this. Let's see, we don't want clay here, so that way they don't bring the clay here. Okay. Good. So now we have lots of these. Let's see, we have lots of meals. That's good. You never want to run out of food. Let's see our seed situation. So we have 30 seeds, 32 cabbage seeds, carrot seeds. We're doing good with seeds, and that's because we have these little areas here. So let's go ahead and start building our permanent fields. Let's see, where would be a good area? I guess we could build it over here because, well, we have our trees over here. So let's build it over here. So what we'll do is we'll We'll fence this area here. Let's have a little space there, and we'll go ahead and fence all this area here. Yeah, I guess that's good. And then we'll go ahead and fence all the way over here. This will be where we'll have our farms. We'll go ahead and fence here. We need gates. Just gather around. We'll have multiple gates just so that they could have like multiple entrance points. Let's do this here. Guess that's good. And then we could go ahead and close it off right here. And then we could go ahead and close it up here. Okay. So we want gates in different areas. Let's put a gate there. And we want gates over here. Gates over here. And we'll put a gate there. Okay, so now let's build our farms. Now the thing is, like, this here is limestone. You see, this was a bad area because we have some iron here, we have limestone, and we didn't have that over here, did we? So that was a huge mistake. Let's stop this right here. We don't want this anymore. Let's go ahead and cancel. Cancel. Let's see, this is soil. We have all soil here. We don't have materials over there, so that was a big mistake. It's good that it happened so you don't make the same mistake also. All this area here is just soil. It's perfect to build, but we have limestone here, we have iron here, so we can't, our farms won't be able to lay there. So let's do it over here where we have, let's see, we'll start here, go all the way over here, go all the way over here, and then we'll hit E, and then go all the way over here, and we'll hit E again, and we'll go all the way over here, all the way over here, and then we'll close it off. After the auto saving, we'll close it off here. And then remember, we need gates, so we'll leave every 5 spaces. So it's 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5. You know what, I was doing 1 2 3 4 5 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Yeah, 1 2 3 4 5 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, now we'll do the same over here, 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 and here. Okay, so now let's get started with our, let's go ahead and do fields of, we have 30, let me see how many seeds we have of cabbages. We have 31. So we'll go ahead and do let's see how many tiles we have in our farms, so that way it looks kind of cool. So we have 19, 18 going, 19 going down, and then so we could, if we want to leave like a little middle path, let's say we have, it will be 19, so okay, so we'll go 9 and 9 are 18, and 1 in the middle will be the 19, so we'll go 9 by 9. Yeah. This is gonna be of cabbages. It'll go all the way to ripe, and this over here will go all the way to going to seed. So that way we have the same amount of that we're harvesting here. We'll have seeds for that eventually. Then let's do some flax. We'll leave a little space there. We'll go 9 by 9. And then actually we don't need a seed feed field for flax because flax gives us seeds. We'll do carrots. 9 by 9 carrot field and a 9 by 9 carrot seed field. Then we'll go into beets. Oh, cool! We got a new settler. So, Egelina, I don't know how you pronounce that. Appeared sheepish. Can I come inside? There are these bards I want to avoid. Worried by wordplay and loop practice, Igigilina gave the performers a bad review. I just want to be a bit of peace and quiet, she explained. So, are we going to let her in? If we don't, our settlers will be upset. If we do, we'll have a new settler. Those are her stats. Not very good stats. Well, she has a 13 smithing, and smithing is good, so we could go ahead and start those bricks. We urgently need bricks, so this new settler, she'll be our brick builder. So yeah, I guess. I mean, remember, never turn down villagers, even though they have pretty weak stats. You always want new villagers, and then we could expect an attack. So we'll go ahead and help her. And that we got a message that in 1 day, 9 hours, a search party will arrive. And we also have we also need to take care of her wounds, and we need an extra bed for her because we don't have beds anymore. So let's go ahead and build a bed. Just for now, let's just build it here. Oh, we need to get rid of this. Remember we said we need to get rid of that? Okay, so just for now, let's build it here. We'll eventually take that out. Let's build it this way, like that. Okay. Okay, so yeah, let's do that. So this is carrot field. We were doing beets. Now we were doing beets. So let's do a beet field here. 9. We'll need a beet field that goes to seeds. So let's do a 9 by 9 here. And then this will go to seeds. And then we need a barley field here. This will also be 9 by 9. We don't need seeds for barley, so I guess that's a pretty good area for our fields. I don't like our doors now because I want our doors to be, I mean, it doesn't have to, but I like our doors going into these little walkways that we built here. So let's get rid of them here. Let's get rid of this, and then I also want a walkway. So let's construct a clay brick floor just to go in, and that way it'll look a little bit cooler. So let's go like this, and let's go like this. We'll go like this, and then like this. Okay, so now let's build our gates. We'll build a gate here, we'll build a gate here, here, here. Those are done there, and we'll build a gate there. And yeah, that looks pretty good. Let's take care of this. Okay, so now our farms will look a lot nicer. They won't just be like random farms over here. Now, because we want to get rid of all this, so let's deconstruct all of this here. And then let's deconstruct all of this here. And deconstruct all of this, so that way we have those sticks available. So what we could do, if I go ahead and destroy these fields, the plants that are not they're still growing, we'll harvest them, but we won't get the maximum output. So what we could do is we just select the field and then just hit don't harvest and don't sow. That way, oh, we do want to harvest. Yeah, we want to harvest. Yeah, ripe. We don't want to sow. So that way, once we harvest this, our settlers won't plant anything else there. So that way, we could let this grow until it's ready to give its maximum yield, and then we could go ahead and destroy these fields. But we have to wait until we'll have to wait until they grow and we get the maximum yield. Okay, if you could see here, somebody has already built bricks because we continued building this. So they did come and get this limestone that we had over here, but I guess we already finished it. Let's see here. See, we don't have enough limestone anymore. We are doing some bricks. These bricks, this clay that we had over here, we are doing some clay, and see they're already building these little walkways. That looks cool. And also these walkways, they give your villagers, they go faster on walkways than they do on dirt. See this speed here, that's 110%. That if you, let's see, the wood has 100%. So yeah, if it's always good to have these little pathways, because your settlers will move faster. Okay, so I think that's gonna do it for today. We are going to leave the video here. So in our video, just to recap and summarize, we organized our fields a little bit better. We got a new settler. We also finished our new storage area. We're about to finish our dining room area. And we got some new animals. And our tree farm is growing pretty good. So we'll leave it there. In our next video, we'll finish this area here. We haven't gotten to the part where we start building our cellars, their individual rooms. We'll get to that. We'll try to get that in our next video. Also, well, we'll do it in our now let's just do it before we finish this. Our new settler, remember, she was gonna be she was gonna be our crafting settler. So let's go ahead and, who has the least? Let's copy this and put this here. So we want her to eventually help with the growing. We want her to eventually help with the cutting, but we really want her to do the smithing also. So that way she'll always be doing something over here. Well, we could probably have her at 5 here. Alchemy, we could turn that off, and let's leave this at a 2 and a 2. Okay. Okay, so that's going to be the end of our video. I hope you guys are liking these videos. Please hit the like button, the subscribe button. It really helps me out. And again, if you have any questions about the game, I'll do my best to answer them in the comments. Just comment your questions down below, and I'll get to all your comments. Or if you want to see anything built in a specific way, we could also play this together, and all your ideas we could go ahead and do them in our video. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video, and thanks for watching.